Hello, 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 and good morning to everyone. Welcome to the stream. Great to have y'all here. This is a wonderful morning. First stream of 2023. We're going to start the year off with a bang. It's going to be beautiful. I started out, I don't know if you guys already noticed, I'm not wearing my Bears hat. I hate to admit it, but they lost again. Only one game left in the season, and they're already pretty much done. I love my Bears, and hopefully, because our quarterback is absolutely wonderful, amazing, probably the best quarterback we've ever freaking had. Hopefully, we'll be able to keep him healthy and build the team around him and do good in the future. But we got beat by Detroit. And that's so embarrassing, I'm not even going to discuss it. So anyway, who do we got today? The family has arrived. We got Terry Barnes first. What's up? Hi, Kiss. Good morning. Great to see you, hon. Let's see. Nancy Marcho, what's up? Just another nut. Yay, yay. I am back. Yeah, the Packers, whatever. All right, so we got Out There Associates, Luna Knights, Glenn Molnair, what's up? Happy New Year to you. Jimbo in the house, what's up? Luna Knights, Terry Barnes, Maddie B, Agent of Chaos. All right. Chaotic good, I hope. Even if you're chaotic evil, as long as you're on our side. Nancy Marshall, Terry Barnes, News Now Enemy, what's up? Let's see, Luna, Maddie, Out There, Terry Peck, what's up? Jimbo, Happy New Year. Pat Dagler, what's up? Nancy Marshall, Little Chihuahua, Big World, what's up? The Forgiven Jerry, what's up, homie? Hola, amigo. Buenos dias. And Feliz años. Pat Dagler, News Now Enemy. Brian Showman, what's up? Let's see, who else we got? Pat Dagler, Jimbo, Nancy, Jerry, Jimbo, Little Chihuahua. Looks like, let's see, who else came in here that I missed? Anybody? Debo's Nation in the house. What's up, Debo's? Welcome to the Cool Kids Club. That's right. NCR News Network. What's up? How's it going, buddy? Pat Dagler, Debo's, NCR. Terry Barnes, Unclean Hands. What's up? Great to. Oh, Unclean. You're going to love this. Wait till you see what I'm starting with. If you didn't see this yet, you're going to love it. This is great stuff. So stay tuned, Unclean, because this is, you in particular are going to think this is great. Pat Dagler, Jimbo, NCR News Network, Pat. Let's see, Luna, Jimbo. Also, Unclean, did you get my email yesterday? Let's see. NCR, Pat, Debo's, Little Chihuahua. Conspiracy Music is in the house. What's up? Great to see you. Let's see. Michael Raffiner. Ooh, look at this. Look at that. Greetings from Austria. Nearby. Oh, wow. Austria. Isn't it where Mozart's from? That's good stuff. I like that. All right. So, to begin with, first of all, hello and welcome all to the new year. Anybody got any resolutions? You know, I've been thinking about that because New Year's resolutions, this and that. And like everyone always makes a joke, oh, New Year's resolutions are just promising things that you're not going to do, right? It's always a joke. But Machine Head, what's up? But I've been thinking about it, like the whole idea of resolutions. Like, what does it mean to be resolute, right? About something. It's something that you're going to take seriously, you know? And I kind of like the idea of actually taking the literal definition of resolution and thinking of it that way. Like, it isn't about like saying, I promised myself that I'm going to get more exercise this year and then get disappointed in yourself when you don't. Or I'm going to quit smoking this year and then get disappointed in yourself when you don't. It's about being more resolution about doing those things. It's getting that, because that's the first step in anything important that you want to do, any change that you want to make in your life. The most important thing is to get your mindset correct first, to become more resolute about doing these things, to put it in your head that you're going to achieve this goal, right? I'm not trying to turn into Jordan Peterson here and give this big, huge psychological lesson. That's something I've been thinking about with New Year's resolutions and stuff. So anyway, let's see. Happy New Year. Prospero año. Prospero año. Oh, Prospero año. Be prosperous during the new year. Prospero año. I got you, as opposed to Feliz año, whatever. Prospero año, amigo. All right. Mucho gusto. Anyway, so I was gonna bring this up a little bit later in the broadcast, but since we have Unclean Hands in the house, and I think he specifically is going to think this is great, I'm going to start with this now. First of all, I now officially, as of 2023, it's perfect timing because it's a new year, a new start, and a new way of looking at things possibly. What's up, Adam Strange? So here we go, right off the bat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you remember, if you've been following me for a while, I had this big hashtag thing trying to figure out what my hashtag's going to be. And it seems like the fans have spoken, and we've decided to go with RASH, Rise and Shine with Hezokuai, because the idea is that's a cool little thing in and of itself, but we are like a rash to frauditors, right? So like what we do, it's like we're giving them a rash. Well, I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. As of 2023, it is official. The rash is spreading. We are having an impact. The rash crew, we're working. It's working. And how do I know for a fact that the rash is spreading? Check out this video. And before I begin showing this video, I want to put a couple things into context. Again, you guys are my family. You guys are my people. What's up, Salacious? What's up, Pat Dagler? So you guys all know where I'm at. But just to put a little bit of stuff in perspective, first of all, you're about to see a lot of references, clips from my very first ever live stream. And during that stream, of course, it was my first ever live stream. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But bits and pieces of that are going to be edited out to make it look like I don't know what the hell I'm doing, period. It's actually, the editing is actually kind of brilliant in the way it like takes all of these things that I've said and done over the years out of context and re-edits it to try and attempt to make me look stupid. But the editing is actually pretty decent. But anyway, I just look at this as an example of the rash is spreading. We're getting under their skin. And if you don't believe me, here's the proof. This was just posted a couple days ago. This is beautiful. I actually love this. The more I hate it, the more I love it. Check this out, guys. You're going to love this.
Welcome to Troll the Troll. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit that bell and never miss another video.
I have no idea what's happening.
Welcome back to Troll the Troll News Desk 2023. Today we're highlighting the Frauditor Destroyer, and he's going to give us the whole 10 commandments of all of these idiots that he works with. And he's ganged up with the old Unclean Hands, aka Dirty Foot, along with Mark the Moron. And Josh the Jerk has been coaching him, and let me tell you, we got a real fucking barn burner today.
All right, so let's break this down as we go through it. Right off the bat, first of all, he's teamed up with Unclean Hands, Mark, and Josh has been coaching him, right? So obviously, me and Unclean Hands are absolutely on the same page. He's always here with me. I'm always watching his videos. He's always watching mine. We're good. Mark Stout, I started out making fun of him, and now I support him. But me and him have no like extended relationship, whatever. But I love the fact that he's talking about how I was coach. He's talking when he says Josh. He's talking about Frauditor Troll. And Frauditor Troll's a big supporter of my channel. I'm a big supporter of his. But I was doing this for a long time before Frauditor Troll came out. So him saying that I'm the one who's taking lessons from Frauditor Troll, I mean, obviously, we share advice with each other and stories and stuff. That's fine. But right off the bat, before anywhere, it's obvious that he has no idea what the hell he's talking about. And he just keeps making statements and doing edits throughout that prove that the guy has no clue what the hell's going on.
Ten Commandments of being a First Amendment auditor.
There is no expectation of privacy in public.
I have no idea what's happening.
Thou shalt not ask not to be recorded.
Okay, fellow Americans, I'd like to give a great big shout out before we get too far in this video to one of my number one supporters in a little small town out of Oklahoma, unlike these other.
Thou shalt not ask for ID.
I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm...
Thou shalt not gently touch my camera. That's assault. That's assault out there. You touch my camera. That's assault.
Are you stupid or something?
No, you
I
are.
am so confused.
Thou shalt believe everything the Frauditor says because they said it.
I have no idea what's happening.
Thou shalt not use your First Amendment right to film.
Are you stupid or something?
I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm...
Thou shalt not ask not to be recorded.
Am I on the internet?
Okay, all you bootlicker fans out there, this is the leader of your community.
I'm the leader.
He represents Proud American 1984, the pothole, tones over things, unclean hands, according to Asa, Blackheart, Degeneration Nation, Dr. Dave Beer, Professor, Dummy Kruger.
It's like he's trying to sell my
Midwest,
cards.
Frauditor Troll, Exposing Frauditors, Frauditor News Network. The list goes on. The Frog, Idiot Patrol, Kansas City Clarity, Keeping It Criminal. My God, you bootlickers are fucking stupid out there. This is the leader to this community.
I'm the
you
leader.
guys are all
He said it
proud and
twice now.
free until the government comes to get you.
Yeah, they won't.
Hey guys, I was just inspired by all of the TikTok challenges. I got a First Amendment Auditor challenge.
Am I on the internet?
Thou shalt not enforce any policy or law that I choose to ignore.
Can you believe the shit this guy's spewing and the behavior? Oh, Gizmite has a few comments of himself to say to you fucking bootlickers. Okay, let's head back into the news desk.
Welcome back to the news desk.
All right. So another thing about this wonderful video that I wanted to point out, and I even told him this in his comments. I'm like, well, your editing skills definitely are improving, because he actually did do a lot of editing in this video. I give him credit for that. But let's see how many legitimate arguments is he making for their side. Like, what has he said so far at all that debunks anything that I've ever said? Look at this guy. Can you believe what he's saying? Okay, what about it? You guys support this guy? Why not? What is he? What am I saying or doing that's wrong? Where's your anything about factual or legal or civil rights related? What does any of this have to do with any of the things that this guy's talking about on any level?
I am Gizmite, your announcer, and we got breaking news on Frauditor Troll. He just had a live stream, and old Dirty Foot, Unclean Hands, is really worried about this channel, Troll the Troll, with all 15 subscribers. Anyways, we're going to take a minute here, and all you auditors out there that want to go on Frauditor Troll's channel, you're going to be in the sights of Troll the Troll. Especially you, News Now Ninja. Get the hell off his goddamn channel. You don't need to be there and support this goddamn community because it's a bunch of bootlickers. You want to be a bootlicker and CH Hands? We don't want to see you on his channel anymore either. The guy is a troll. Stop being stupid, auditors, and start coming together. You're looking like a bunch of assholes. So on that note, we're going to get back to the leader of this big bootlicker convention crowd.
The leader. Again, he calls me the leader.
I don't even know what the hell to say. Well, Happy New Year, but come on, stay. Hit the goddamn button, subscribe. Let's get this goddamn channel going in 2023. Back to the video of this fat guy that needs to get on a diet and maybe get a razor.
Whoa. He told me to lose weight and to shave. Yeah, that's gonna teach those government tyrants to be... Wait. What's up, Enzo? So once again, what is he saying that has anything to do with any of the points, ideas, or arguments on our end? That just ad hominems. Ooh.
Feelings don't trump law, therefore thou shalt never feel anything ever.
I'm on live. I don't believe this. Oh, hi.
Are you stupid or something?
I had no plan for this.
Finally, the 10th commandment for all First Amendment auditors. Thou shalt take my bait so that I can later claim that you violated my rights and get a big fat lawsuit. Make money. Money, 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 money. Make money.
I love this part.
Money, money, make money. Money, money, make money. Money, 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 money.
And there you have it. The 10 Commandments from the bootlicker community head honcho. It's
Head
all
honcho.
about money. It's not about rights. It's only
same
about
guy.
stealing videos and making money. You heard it right from the fat man's mouth.
Make money. Money, money, make money. Money, money, make money. Money, 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 money. Hey guys, I was just inspired by all of the TikTok challenges. I got a First Amendment Auditor challenge. Since when you walk into a building, you're trying to prove to everyone through what you do that it's your building that you paid for with your tax dollars, so you should be able to do what you want in your building that you paid for. Here's your challenge. Next time you walk into a city hall or a post office or a library, walk right in the middle of the place, strip off all your clothes, lay down and play ping pong with your ding dong all day long and see how long that lasts. Because it's your building, isn't it?
I am so confused.
Buy my book today or you gonna get this. You gonna get this right here. I'm gonna knock you out.
All right. Now, see, this is the part where he screwed up because he had the perfect opportunity to take this out of context because he is, right? I'm making fun of Chili DeCastro saying, buy my book or you're going to get beat up, right? Now, he could have popped in a clip of me plugging my book and made it look like I was doing, like, take it out of context, but he didn't juxtapose those two clips. He blew that opportunity. So, once again, oh man, again, obviously he took this clip out of context and all that. I was making fun of Chili and he's trying to make it sound like I'm saying something else. But if he really wanted to drive home that point, he should have at this point, cut in something where I was plugging my book and then, buy my book or you'll get beat up. And that would have been hilarious. So he blew it on that one. So -5 points on that.
Anyway, I'm a good guy and I would never hurt anybody. I'm definitely not violent. I've only been arrested 20 times. So you know that I'm a sweet, innocent nothing that don't never do nothing to hurt nobody. So you all have a good day. Send me your money and everything will be great and you'll never go to jail. Thank you.
Oh, look, my kids literally just walked in the door.
All right. Now, this is the part. I'm not going to play the rest because this is the part where he crosses the line. So I'm talking, and my kid walks in the door, and he starts attacking my kid. And no. We're trying to make a point about civil rights and about violating people's rights and this whole frauditor movement and what these guys do and why what they do is wrong. But I don't, none of us go after their families. None of us go after their children, but it's fair game for them to go after ours. Well, guess what? That just proves my point. If anyone doesn't believe that we're right, that our side is the right side and their side is the wrong side, just look at this. What's his big argument? It's like if you had a questionnaire for a frauditor and you were going to sit down and say, okay, let's have a serious, legitimate debate about the issues. Okay, cool. I ask, in what way does walking into a whatever, say library, and getting into an argument with the librarian about filming have to do with civil rights? That's the question. Their answer, well, you're fat. All right, different question. What does walking into City Hall and getting in an argument with the lady behind the counter about a FOIA request have to do with exposing government tyranny? Well, you're fat and stupid. Wait. What is that? What? Come on, man. Like, none of this says, what's up, Doc Danger? None of this has anything to do with any issues on any level. He doesn't make any legitimate points about any of our arguments at all. All he does is try to insult me, which to me is hilarious because, like I said, it shows, number one, that the rash is spreading, that we are getting under their skin. Number two, that you can't, when you have to go to the level of ad hominem attacks, personal attacks, attacking people's families, attacking people's physical appearance, attacking anything other than the issues, it's because you have no argument. We're right. And you can't say anything to prove us wrong, so you just throw insults because you have nothing else. What's up, Dino? The rash is spreading, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting under their skin. And this guy keeps referring to me as the leader of the community. Maybe back in the Schrodinger days, you could get away with calling him the leader, and even he technically really wasn't. But me? The hell out of here. But even so, it's like, it's just so, when I saw this video, it wasn't even just because it was about me, right? Because I looked for this kind of stuff, but it was because it is so beautifully and perfectly illustrating. I couldn't have said it better myself. Hezokuai, what's up? How stupid and pointless, commentator auditor, what's up, their arguments are. They don't have arguments. All they have is insults because they know they're wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong and then show me proof, because there isn't any, because I'm not. So it's the same thing like when I was talking to Paul Unslaved and all those guys, hey, what about this? What about this? What about this? And I had answers for all their questions. So they muted me and just started slamming me personally. And I at the time, I wrote down the word facts on a piece of paper and held it up after they muted me. Where are the facts? Tell me something that proves I'm wrong. They just went on this big attack for 20 minutes where they're telling me that my headphones light up and that only stupid kids use light up headphones. Like, okay, what about the First Amendment? What about, what's up, Sarah Burton? All of these points you guys have. You don't have any. They have no points. So that actually is a good segue into the next thing I wanted to talk about, because at one point he mentioned News Now Ninja and the way that he's been engaging with Frauditor Troll. And Frauditor Troll just put out a video about News Now Ninja. And I think that this also is another perfect example of how stupid and pointless these idiots really are. Because one of the big arguments that they all love to make, that idiot even made in the video I just showed, they love to make this argument that all we do is steal other people's content, right? And yet, here's an example of one of their heroes stealing other people's content and showing how they're the ones who are doing that. But that's what they accuse us of doing. So let's take a look at that and see some proof that these guys are pointless idiots.
Video. I have a little message for News Now Ninja, because he seems very uninformed about YouTube's policies and he is at risk of losing his channel. So being the nice guy I am, I'm going to explain to him just how wrong he is and how constantly stealing people's videos could get him to lose his entire monetization. Now let's take a look at his channel. So let's take a look at, let's say, the first 10 videos. So I've watched all of them. This one is somebody else, no commentary. Somebody else, no commentary. Somebody else, no commentary. This one I'm not.
Clearly says no parking.
So that's Ninja. Somebody else, no commentary. Somebody else. This one is him. And I believe this one is also him. But if you look at his most popular videos, none of these are him. That's not him in the video. And just for example, there is no commentary. If you click on one,
Employee number, spit it out.
he'll put his little intro.
He's on the internet today, and you will not.
And
What do you want?
no commentary, nothing, just pure theft.
I wasn't saying.
Now,
My
impression
my
that
under-
he's allowed to do this, that because he has the permission of the frauditor, that it's okay. He can just take their videos, monetize it, and that's it. He's scot-free. But we're going to be taking a look at YouTube's monetizations policies, and we're going to be debunking that theory. So let's take a look. I'm going to zoom in over here. So here, these are the policies. So that's what happens when they review your channel. Now, Ninja, to get monetized, at first, he had a lot of his audits, but now he's doing less and less audits and having other people do the work and get the risk of getting arrested while he collects the check. So what his policy, what his videos are violating, it's going to be down here. It's not in the repetitious content. It's in the reused content section. Now let's read this together. Reused content refers to channels that repurpose someone else's content without adding significant original commentary or educational value. This policy is taken from AdSense, portion of AdSense program policies. We put it in context that's more relevant for YouTube creators. This policy applies to your channel as a whole. In other words, if you have many videos that violate our guidelines, monetization may be removed from your entire channel. The spirit of this policy is to make sure we're monetizing original content that adds value to viewers. If you put a funny or thoughtful spin on content you didn't originally create, you've transformed the content in some way. It's fine to have this type of content on your channel, but individual videos may be subject to other policies like copyright. In other words, we allow reuse content if viewers can tell there's a meaningful difference between the original video and your video. Now, what you're able to monetize is using clips for a critical review, which is pretty much what we do. A scene from a movie where you've rewritten the dialogue and changed the voiceover. Replays of sport tournaments where you explain the moves a competitor did. Reaction videos where you comment on the original video, which is what we do. Edited footage from other creators where you add storyline or commentary. Once again, what we do. And here we're going to get into what News Now Ninja does. Content that violates this guideline. Taking someone else's content, making minimal changes, and calling it your own original work would be a violation of this guideline. This policy applies even if you have permission from the original creator. Remember, because this is what News Now Ninja was saying. He says, I have permission. This policy applies even if you have permission from the original creator. Now, reuse content is separate from YouTube's copyright enforcement, which means it's not based on copyright, permission, or fair use. This guideline means sometimes you may not get claims against your content, but your channel may still violate our reuse content guidelines. And that's what it is. So the Frauditors, they don't care that he posts their videos. They don't mind at all, but YouTube cares. Even though you're not getting copyright strikes or copyright claims, you are violating the reused guideline, reused content guideline. So more example of what's not allowed to monetize: clips of moments of your favorite show, short video you compiled from other social media websites, collections of songs, content uploaded many times by other creators, promotion of other people's content, even if you have permission. So this is exactly what News Now Ninja channel is all based on. It's all based on the promotion of other people's content, even if you have their permission. So News Now Ninja, you dug yourself a deep hole, because your entire channel, the entire channel here is just reuse content. That's it. That's all it is. So, I call BS on this. So yeah, that's News Now Ninja's channel. He puts himself at no risk because he'd rather have other frauditors get themselves arrested while he collects the paycheck and while he adds zero commentary of whatsoever. No commentary, no thoughtful transformation of the video, just pure theft. And he's been getting away with it for a couple years. But I have a feeling that's about to change. I have a feeling that's about to change. And you know why? Because YouTube is starting to crack down on on content creators that use reuse content and that don't provide commentary. If you take a look, just recently, Ty got demonetized.
Now, I'll be the first.
That email saying, you know what? We're pulling all your monetization away from your channel. You are done making money with this channel. And yeah, that will most likely happen to you very shortly, News Now Ninja. You're next on the list of getting demonetized. That I can guarantee you.
So anyway, out there, associates, that's what I actually started talking about this morning, because Troll the Troll, the idiot, posted a video about me. And that's exactly what it was. It was basically him insulting me and talking about, how I look or whatever. He kept taking a clip from my very first ever live stream where I was still learning how to live stream and re-editing it to make it sound like I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm doing. Of course, I didn't the very first time I ever did it. I mean, it was like a 2-year-old clip, but that was his big argument. And he didn't add anything to any intellectual discourse on any level. It was just insulting and name calling and re-editing stuff to make it look stupid. And this News Now Ninja thing, the whole point of that is all of these idiots always accuse us of stealing content. Meanwhile, here's another example. News Now Omaha's another one, but he does do some commentary, which is different. But it's News Now Ninja, Ty. There are other ones who basically just repost other Frauditors videos with no changes, no editing, no commentary, nothing. That's what they're accusing us of doing. But that's not what we do. That's what they do. Just like everything else. Everything they accuse the cops of doing is what they're doing. Everything that they accuse the servants, public servants of doing is what they're doing. They're constantly flipping the script. What's up, Judy Johansson? So it's all about, just doing what they do, and anyone who has any arguments against it, they're wrong, so they have no counter argument, so they just go to schoolyard insults and being an idiot, and that's it, because that's all they know how to do, is be stupid. But like I said, the rash is spreading. We're getting under their skin, and it's great, and I love it. So that's why, that whole troll the troll video thing didn't really offend me. It actually kind of empowered me because, like I said, the first thing I thought, I'm like, this is perfect. We're calling Rise and Shine with Hezokuai the rash. And the rash is spreading, and it's getting under their skin, and it's having them start to make videos like, oh, look at what these guys are doing. Yes, please look at what we're doing. We're exposing the lies. We're exposing the fraud of the fraudit to the general public. Look at these idiots walking around doing this. You see one of these guys walking down the street, you know that they're not just a sweet, innocent person who happens to own a camera. Oh, yeah, rock and roll forever. That's right. Oh, love it, love it, love it. So the next thing I wanted to show, and this is interesting because this is an Irish Demon video, and this is an example of how bad it's gotten with these boneheads. It was bad enough that Amagansett Press was doing all of this horrible stuff with his teenage son. But now this is a collection of clips from a guy who does it with his little kid. What are you teaching your son? What kind of life is this kid gonna have when he grows up with his old man teaching him that this sort of thing is okay? That this is normal and acceptable behavior for an adult to engage in? If you're going to go out there and do this stupid crap, why do you have to drag your kids into it? It's not cool, man.
Mama was trying to call me. Keep hanging up on it. Not doing it again. Zach. Huh?
Did you recall my wife?
I'm filming everything I can see walking down the road.
But you filmed home when she was at the f***ing bank.
At the bank?
Now, this guy seems to get a great kick going out there finding Karens and Darrens, as he seems to call them. Or as I like to call them, general members of the public who are trying to figure out what the fluff this guy's actually doing. And why maybe he's filming over his wife's shoulder at the bank. But that's not all, folks.
Yeah, man, we all got cameras.
Right?
What are you up to?
I'm not scared of yours like you're scared of mine.
Huh?
I said, I'm not scared of your camera.
What can we help you with?
I never asked you for help.
Huh?
I never asked you for help.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
I didn't ask you for help.
Oh, no, we're just trying to find out what are you interested in.
I'm interested in walking down the street and being left alone.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
What are you, a pervert looking at my kid?
No?
Now, that's a bit of a dirty tactic right there. Yes, this guy brings his young child out with him on these audits. And so when a member of the public confronts you and asks you what you're doing, which they absolutely have the right to do, it's a bit of an underhanded tactic to then turn around and ask them if they're some kind of perv, just because you brought your kid with you. And just because they're doing exactly what you're doing, which is expressing their right to film in public.
Seem to be one.
All right.
The Darren, guys. We got a Darren.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear what you said. What?
We're back to work.
Now, something you'll notice about this guy is he likes to kind of shout abuse at people as they're walking away or when they're out of earshot. Color me surprised.
I wasn't even filming at this place. I was actually filming over there, and this guy in here wants to come out.
Well, isn't that his right to do? So if he's a Darren for coming out and filming in public, does that also make you a Darren for coming out and filming in public? Man, I'm happy that sentence ended. I didn't really know how high up I could go with that one.
Hello, this guy was mad. Hopefully he don't get out and do something stupid. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Man, over here. There's always a reason. Because I can. Because I can. That is it. Thank you.
She looked like it looked like she said my name.
What? No, she didn't. You're wrong.
She looked familiar.
You ready to go or wait a few minutes? I don't think the cops showing up because they would have heard. Between that place and this place. Well, you think they'd have work to do.
Yeah, I can kind of say the same for you, buddy. You'd think you'd have some work to do too, right? Probably wrong, to be fair. At least I think that's what you said. It sounded more like...
Well, you think they'd have work to do.
Let me know down below what you think he said. Wrong answers only. It always makes me laugh how these guys are out here whinging about other people not having work while they stand there filming people who actually have work. Strange. Strange how they always seem to have time for this kind of stuff, isn't it? Like, you know, all hours of the day and night, any day of the week.
The guy came out, I told him nothing. At least I was respectful to her somewhat, but she still shouldn't be asking me what I'm doing on the sidewalk.
Wait. But wouldn't that be her First Amendment right to ask you what you're doing on the sidewalk? That's a footpath for those of us that speak actual English.
And what is this address? 910 East Main Street.
10 things between that. It doesn't make sense.
Right between there and there.
How where they're 10 over.
Well, maybe over there. I don't know. All right, let's go. Don't look like no cops showing up today.
They would have showed up by now.
Yeah, they would have been here by now. So we're out. Audit radar, like, share, and subscribe.
Well, you heard the guy, like, share, subscribe. Again, at least I think that's what he said. I'm not 100% sure.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Anyway, we move on to the bit where he definitely bit off more than he could chew. And we're going to start to see this more and more. I am sure of it. The more we see these auditors turn on the general public as opposed to public servants, the more we're going to see reactions like this.
I believe it was the owner of this car. I'm on the public sidewalk here. The owner of this car seemed to have a problem with me filming out here. Make sure I'm not in the way of any traffic. Oh yeah, there's this nice pink Jeep again. That's nice.
Yeah, that's real nice if you're a 1970s pimp or Playboy bunny maybe. Although it does look remarkably like Johnny O's car. Some might say suspiciously like Johnny O's car. Ugh, Johnny O in a bunny suit. Blue. Sorry, brother, I love you, but damn.
Maybe someone told him I have the right to be out here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to head out. Oh, looks good here, huh?
Oh, he's right there.
On point. Working on a vehicle, maybe? Oh, yeah, I see him in there. I can't really zoom my phone that well. He's waving.
All right, so he's standing out there doing, well, like nothing really. Just being a general pain in the ass. You know, like hemorrhoids. Pain in the ass and hard to get rid of. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the ninja version of Boomhauer from King of the Hill. Talking about him, man.
Hey, y'all get up the road with that, man.
I'm on the sidewalk.
Get up the road.
I'm on the sidewalk.
Get up the road. I said, get the
Yeah,
hell
hold
off the goddamn road, man.
I'm on the sidewalk. Don't hit
Get
me
up
with
the
that.
damn road. Don't come back around here with that bullshit.
What are you going to do? Oh, that guy was mad.
Could you imagine if that dude would have busted this guy's head open right in front of his kid? Like, what's the point? Oh, like, come on, guys. It seems so, and I've said this a thousand times, but whenever I watch these videos, it always seems so completely obvious how horrible this whole frauditing shtick has become. And yet the fans of it are so into it. They love it so much. They think this is so great. I don't see how they could be watching the same videos. Like, how do you not see this? How do you not understand why this is terrible? Why do you even need us to explain it to you? How stupid are people? Oh, man. Ugh. Yeah, it would have been a life lesson for him and the kid. Anyway. Yeah, so that's horrible. Yeah, exactly. How could someone think this is a good thing for the kid? Like, let's teach him how to be a professional asshole. You know what? I'm going to do this. I was about to say something to try and be sarcastic, but it reminded me of something I did in the past. So now I think this is actually the perfect time to do this. I wish I would have thought about this earlier because I'd already have it on deck. but it'll still be appropriate. It'll still work. I got to bring it up here now because this is hold on. Dag nabbit. I'm so disappointed in myself that I didn't think about this before and already had it set up and ready to go because it's so perfect response to that video. So what happens when you're somebody who's got your kid in that type of situation and you're taking your kid around? Let's see, where is it? Come on. Let's see, here we go. This is perfect response to that. Hold on. All right. Here we go. This is Raise Your Children Well is the name of this video.
My son, you're about to turn 18. You're going to be a man soon. And when you go out there into the world, I want you to be a real man, the kind of man who fights for what he believes in. I raised you to be a good person, to help other people. I want you to go out there in the world, and I want you to fight for something. So tell me, there are so many important issues that you can fight for. There's starvation. There are people in the world who can't afford basic medicine just to survive. You could fight for them. You could fight for their rights. And then there's, in our own country, the widening gap between the rich and the poor. There's homelessness. Most homeless people are there because they have some sort of mental issues or addiction problems. You can fight to get them the help that they need. What, my son, what important issue are you going to fight for as a man? Look, bruh. So the other day I went to the DMV and low key, the dude who was working there was extra. All right, and he's trying to tell me I gotta like pay some kind of fee to get a driver's license. So I just left, man. I didn't pay it. I ain't got no driver's license. So what are you fighting for? Hold up, man. I'm gonna check my phone. Hold on, I got it here. It's right here, man. One of my buddies told me about it. Oh yeah, all right. It's the right to travel unencumbered. The right to travel, man. That's what I'm fighting for. That's my thing. Yeah. My son, my one and only firstborn child. He's an idiot.
That's what this dude's going for. He wants his kid to grow up stupid. Oh. Anyway, I was about to get into something else, but I just found this. I haven't seen this yet because this was just posted 11 hours ago. So I was probably in bed when it dropped. So I don't know what's going on here, but it's our old friend. Here's the deal. He's got a new video called Alert! Frauditor Troll has gone too far. So I figured let's watch this together and find out what the hell this guy's talking about. Now, the beginning bit, I'm going to hit play, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to refill my coffee. So if I miss anything important, let me know in the comments. But here, let's get this started and see what this idiot has to talk about today. I'm interested to see what this is. Because this guy, when you talk about a stream of conscience, I call it, in fact, I'm going to write that down right now before I even say it so I don't forget about it. It's stream of consciousness stupidity. That's what this guy's mouth is. Here's the deal. Everything he says comes out of stream of consciousness stupidity. Here we go.
In New York City, in some of these precincts, some not are concern about a camera for some reason in their public lobby. And Frauditor Troll has some words of condemnation, not commendation, but condemnation for Brooklyn Audit. So let's take a look at some of this.
Welcome back, everybody. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at Brooklyn Audit's when he gets removed from the police station. Now, it's very hilarious. They do let him back in afterwards, but you could tell that they really hurt his feelings. Now, enjoy the video.
See, and this to me is not about feelings. It's not about, is it hilarious or not? Does it have entertainment value? The issue to me is it right for a law enforcement officer whose job it is to protect and serve the public, is it right for them to bar access to a member of the public in a public lobby simply because they have a sign up saying don't record? Is it right for a law enforcement agent? Is it consistent with taking their oath to ensure that the freedom of the press is protected and facilitated? Is that right? That's my question.
Video.
And here we go at the 90th motherfucking precinct. Mind you, 16 degrees out this motherfucker. Woo!
He makes fun of him making these noises right here, which is, it seems petty. It seems petty to me. Frauditor Troll is about to make fun of Brooklyn Audit for just saying, wow, it's cold out here. 16 degrees, that's pretty cool.
Ooh, heated jacket, I'm cold.
Okay, is this Frauditors playing games? Is he trying to become a lolcow? Why is he making all these weird noises? Here, let's listen to it again.
I think Frauditor Troll is trying to be humorous here.
90th precinct.
To me, the tyranny overshadows any of the supposed humor that Frauditor Troll sees in any of this. We'll watch some more of this and we'll ask a couple questions, but it seems pretty obvious to me that you don't want tyranny spreading across the land. But my idea of tyranny and Frauditor Troll's idea of tyranny are two different things.
Go. Body camera on. Let's go. Hey, Sarge,
Okay, so let's just freeze right here. Brooklyn Audit is in a public lobby in a police station where every member of that police department has sworn an oath to protect the freedom of the press. And now they're going to object to a member of the press, which is you and me. If you have a camera, you are press. However you want to define that, it doesn't matter. If you're recording, you are a historian. You are press. You don't need credentials. You have the freedom to engage in this activity. But for some reason, the law enforcers who took this oath to secure and protect and defend the freedom of the press don't want the freedom of the press enacted inside of their public lobby. Why is that? If you were a good cop doing good things, you would want as many cameras in that lobby as possible.
Got a complaint form?
There's no recording at the precinct. You gotta.
I want a complaint form though. I want to just.
The camera.
Why?
There's no recording inside the precinct.
I don't want to get beat up to get a complaint form though.
You gotta turn off the camera.
But can I get a complaint form before I walk out?
Turn your phone off, please.
Why?
Watch this.
You're not allowed to record in here.
Why can't I?
Because you're not allowed.
Look at this. Look, they both point. Look, the sign. Look, that's the supreme law of the land right here. Look, the sign. See all these words right here?
One of the things that this guy does all the time is he always talks about supreme law of the land and this and that, right? And signs, and he always says, oh, it's just words on paper. It doesn't mean anything. But as we've all seen a million times, what happens when they don't have a sign? Well, there wasn't anything saying I can't do this. You guys should have a sign. Then they do have a sign. Well, that sign doesn't matter because it's just a sign. And once again, and somebody mentioned it in the comments, he's saying that if you have a camera, you're press. So now the freedom of the press in the modern world has to be completely rewritten, and we need a completely new amendment. Because, hey, what's up, Lisa? the way they talk, what he just said means because everybody, and like at this point in 2023, I don't even think it's an exaggeration to say literally everybody, at least in America, has a camera in their pocket at all times. So now freedom of the press doesn't mean anything because by their definition, because everyone literally has a camera, everyone literally is press. So that means that anyone can do anything at any time, anywhere, because they have a camera. Like, how do they not see that that logic just doesn't add up?
Aren't they pretty words? They're red words on a white sign. That is the supreme law of the land in this police station.
Who
this
said
is a
that?
Constitution-free zone. This is a
You said
freedom
that.
of the
They didn't
press
say that.
free zone. Don't you understand?
They didn't say that.
They
You said that.
This is our God. This is what we bow down to.
That's not what they
This
said.
is the
That's what
standard
you
for
said.
life. This is what you have to comply with.
See
And
what
if
he's
you
doing?
don't comply
Look
with
at
the
how he's
sign
going.
gods, then we will.
See how he's going on and on and on and on, building the false narrative that his fans eat up. He's spending 5 minutes saying, like, it's like if not, it's not even an example. It's literally what's happening in what we're watching. They say, we have a sign here that says no recording. So he says, did you hear what they just said? They said that this is God and we must bow down to the new God of this unbelievable tyrannical wording on this piece of, like, no, they said we haven't posted no recording. That's all they said. And he's turning it into, these people are so stupid and they love this stuff. They think this stuff is brilliant. This guy's a freaking genius. Look how he breaks down what that sign actually means. No, he's not.
Put our hands on you
shit up
while they're recording with their body cams in the lobby. The hypocrisy and the irony is off the charts on this. The Richter scale doesn't even count that high. If this was an earthquake, the needle would be just going off the paper, ripping the page all over the place. Members of the public are prohibited from exercising their freedom of the press and freedom of speech inside this facility.
All right, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. I'm reading the sign. Members of the public are prohibited from audio, video recording, or photography inside this facility. Let me read it again. Members of the public are prohibited from audio, video recording, or photography inside this facility. That's what the sign says. Now listen to him read the sign and how, look at his chat on the side here, how they believe what he's saying, the sign says, without actually reading the sign. I'll read it again. Members of the public are prohibited from audio, video recording, or photography inside this facility. Now listen to him quote the sign.
Members of the press public are prohibited from exercising their freedom of the press and freedom of speech inside this facility. Members of the public that we promise to protect
That's not
and
what
serve,
it says.
protect and serve your rights are prohibited. You know, the prohibition in the First Amendment is the prohibition for government to do what they're doing. That's the prohibition. The prohibition isn't on the public. The prohibition is on government servants who are supposed to be protecting their right to do what these cops are saying you can't do in the lobby. Let's listen to what Frauditor Troll says about this. He finds it hilarious. He finds it hilarious that Brooklyn Audit's rights are being stripped from him right now, which means, and I'm just assuming here, which means Frauditor Troll wants his own rights stripped from him in a public lobby of a police station where the cops swore to protect his rights. Frauditor Troll wants his children to have their rights stripped from him. Now, I know
What are you
Frauditor Troll's
talking
argument here
about?
will probably be,
What are you... Here's the deal, is so dumb. It's ridiculous. And it's funny because the bookends of how my stream just started this morning, right? The first video I showed was one of these idiots trying to fight us, me specifically, by not having any arguments against anything we say and just spouting insults, right? So now on the opposite end of the same coin, we have this idiot actually trying to make arguments, but they're not intelligent arguments based on fact. They're idiotic arguments based on the sovereign citizen script. Oh, this guy's so stupid.
Well, I'm not going to go into a police station and record because the sign says don't do it. And I'm a good little boy, and I'm going to train my children, if he has children, I'm going to train my children to be good little boys and good little girls and to comply with the government.
Oh, it's bad to be good?
And to not offer a layer of accountability
demonic?
to the police officers. We're going to do exactly, Frauditor Trolls, like we're going to do
Being good is a
exactly what
bad
that sign
thing?
says, because we agree with the coppers that sign is the supreme law of the land.
But that's not a law, that's a policy. But can I just get a complaint form?
Okay, you can step outside. What do you need a complaint for?
Why are you putting your hands on me for, bro?
Just come outside.
Don't touch me.
All right, see the green light blinking, the camera's on. I think maybe if it blinks red, it's actually recording, but at least this camera's charged up. I don't know if it's recording. It probably is. And if it's recording, then they're recording in the public lobby, telling a member of the public he can't record in the public lobby, which means what? The cops believe that they have more rights and more authority than the people that they're claiming to be servants of.
You're stupid.
Outside then. You guys are walking up on me too hard right now. I want to complain for
You were told that you're not allowed to.
My body kind of
You need
goes
to get
in.
outside.
But yo, get your hands off me. Yo, bro, get your hands off me, bro. Give me.
Oh, now this cop walked through the public lobby with at least his body cams running. So he was violating his own policy. Oh,
no,
you're not a member of the public. You're a special person. You get special right. You get more rights than we do, but you're kicking this man. Here's the irony, guys. They are kicking this.
No, there is no irony. You're stupid. It's not the same. The only reason they're recording is because they have to record all of their interactions with the public. They're interacting with him. Like, they're not doing it to violate their own policy. It's a false narrative on a grand scale. This guy's... I would love, after this guy... I'm not saying I want him to die. But after he's going to someday, he's a human, he's not a vampire. When he does, they should study his brain. Because the way it functions, I don't even understand how his neurons can fire in a way that makes these connections that aren't connected. It's really, really, really insane.
This man out for the exact same thing that they're doing, which shows that these cops have the mentality of I'm better than you.
No,
I got
it shows
more
that you're
rights
an
than you.
idiot.
I can do
No, it
things
shows how
that you
stupid
can't.
you are.
Yo, what are your name and badge number? I want a complaint form, though. I got to get a complaint form from here.
So here, Karen is having multiple requests all at once. First, she wants a
Guys, we're just warming up with this Frauditor Troll thing. So wait till you hear what Frauditor Troll admits that he does to Brooklyn Audit here.
complaint form. She wants also names and badge numbers. And very soon, you best believe she'll be asking for a supervisor.
Can I get you?
He's actually calling it. Oh, this is interesting. He's calling Brooklyn Audit she, which means he's this is going to be very important in about 3 or 4 minutes into this video. Let's go back. He's calling Brooklyn Audits a she. Brooklyn Audits is clearly a he. So Frauditor Troll is intentionally misgendering Brooklyn
but you're
Audit. I'm going to
assuming
show you
gender?
why in a couple minutes, why that's important.
And very soon, you best believe she'll be asking for a supervisor.
She.
Can I get your badge number? Can I get your cards? Did you put your hands on me? What are you putting your hands on me for, bro? Who the f you to put your hands on me?
I can answer that. I can answer that. Ooh. Call on me. Call on me. I know the answer to that question. I know why they put their hands on you. Because they asked you to leave and you wouldn't leave. So they had to drag you out because you wouldn't turn your camera off and you wouldn't leave when they asked you to. That's why they put their hands on you. What prize do I win?
Yo, I want you. Don't walk away from me. Come on, bro. I'm trying to get a complaint form. I'm scared to walk in the precinct right now. You guys see how aggressive you are?
To make a complaint, sir, but you cannot record.
But see how aggressive you are. That's why I record.
3 times you're not allowed to
I don't give a how many times you told me. Give me a card. Where's your card? You put your hands on me. Who the you put your hands on me, bro? No, don't hold the door like a little coward. Give me a card. I want a complaint form. That's why I record. Did you guys want to be abusive? Get out of here.
This guy.
Now, let me back this up real quick. See this camera right here? So they are clearly recording in the lobby.
Boy.
It's okay for the government to
False
record you, but it's not okay for you to record the
It's
government.
not the
Why
same.
doesn't a
How many
government
times do we
employee
have to explain it
want
to you idiots?
anybody recording in this lobby? Why is why are they united? Why are all these cops united, bowing down at the altar of this sign as though it's the supreme law of the land, trying to shove this member of the public out? All he's got is a camera. He's not there to harm anybody. He's there to get a complaint form, according to him. Why are they so unsettled in their own spirits? Why?
So turn the camera off, get your complaint form, and leave. That's all you have to do. Problem solved. No argument, no video, no money.
Are they so nervous that the cameraman is in here? What is the harm? What's the justification? Oh, we got documents in here. Maybe you shouldn't make them. Maybe you shouldn't set your documents out in a public area. Oh, we got computer screens that somebody could record. What if somebody's got a photographic memory and they memorize everything that's on that screen? Why don't you turn that screen away if it's that?
More false equivalencies. Always. They always go to that. Well, what if you have a photographic memory, or what if you have a hidden camera? Then what? Then what are they going to do? Well, guess what? If you use that information in a bad way, then you're going to get busted, and then you're going to get in trouble because you can't do that. That's what. That's the answer to your question.
That important. But no, their solution to this problem, which there isn't a problem, their solution is
there is a problem because the whole Frauditor thing is growing. More and more idiots are doing this. It's becoming a problem. That's why they have to put these signs. If nobody ever went in there and tried to do this, there'd be no reason for them to make the sign in the first place. So it is a problem. Otherwise, there'd be no reason for them to enforce it.
To go hands-on and initiate violence on a peaceful person who has done nothing
They didn't
wrong.
initiate
That
violence.
is the definition of a crime. The true criminals are the...
Once again, so by that definition, and they always like to say it's different. No, I'm going by your definition that you just said. If I walk into your house and you physically try to remove me from your house, you're the criminal because you're making physical contact with me, but you're on my property. Right, but your argument is they have no right to touch you if they ask you to leave and you refuse to leave. Yes, they do, because then you're trespassing. Hello, welcome to Earth, idiot.
The ones who are wearing costumes here.
Abusive. Get out of here.
This guy's video takes about double the amount of time to edit because he swears every single sentence. He'll say 5 or 6 words and then he swears. So it's taking me a long time, but this video is worth it.
You want to lock me?
Yeah, Dark Auto says in the chat room, because cops are lazy and overpaid, they don't want the public to see that. That's a good point too. It's not just about sensitive information. It's about how much time are these cops actually wasting on the clock. And if they are wasting time on the clock, why do we need them? Why don't we pare down the 75th precinct or the 90th precinct? Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, lock me up. Give me your card now. You put your hands on me. You assaulted me. Both of you. He assaulted me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, violate my rights. You guys took an oath to this shit. You know that, right? It doesn't matter. That's not law.
Look, they're still pointing at the sign. This guy did it too. He's not the original one that came out and pointed at the sign. They're all like, look, the sign. We're the sign police. You need to obey the signage. The signage is very clear. See, the members of the public cannot record in here. You don't have a Fourth Amendment or First Amendment right in here. Funny.
Or Yo, don't touch me again. Why are you out of your mind, bro? You're gonna get sued right now. You're gonna get. I want your card too. Here we go. We got a HUD card. I'm turning it up. You guys think I'm playing? I'm not playing. Yeah, write that card down. Yo, give me your card too. You put your hands on me. Trust me, you're gonna get sued too. You guys want to violate my rights? Don't worry about it.
Here
I want
comes.
your card too.
Wait for
Hey,
it.
cowboy. Yo. Get back over here. Give me your card.
So here he called him a homophobic slur, the bundle of sticks. It started with an F, finishes with a T, and I made sure to do the right thing. I went back to his video and reported it for promoting hate speech.
He went back to Brooklyn Audit's video and reported to YouTube that he's promoting hate speech, which could literally get Brooklyn Audit down. And you know that people can use that term and not be, they're not, what they say right there is not, cannot be construed by a logical, common sense person as hate speech. And yet at the 216, this is at the 418 mark, at the 216 mark, Frauditor Troll, who submitted a report against Brooklyn Audit for hate speech, intentionally misgendered Frauditor Troll. So what should we do? And I'm not asking anybody to do this. Please don't do it. Unless you, I mean, if you want to, I'm not endorsing this, but what people could do is, hey, at the 216 mark, you called Brooklyn Audit Karen, and that's not his name. It's Brooklyn Audit. And you called him a her when you've completely misgendered. So that's hate speech. See how that works? This is why I hate censorship, guys. This is why I hate all this. Oh, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to take you to court. I'm going to censor you. If you use any of my content, I'm going to issue a community guideline strike. Guys, that's censorship. I hate censorship. Censorship is it's illogical, it's unreasonable, and it's immoral because basically you're forcing people into silence when you wouldn't want to be forced into silence yourself. That's number one. Number two, censorship is a double-edged sword, Frauditor Troll. You submitted a hate speech violation to YouTube, which could get his channel demonetized or taken down. And now he can do the exact same thing to you for the exact same reasons, because he interpreted you calling him Karen and a she when he's really a he as being transphobic. And who defines hate speech anyway? This is the world that I think these Frauditor Troll people want to live in. This enigmatic, subjective, oh, that's hate because I say it is, and if it's hate, then you should be penalized and you should be forced into silence for all eternity, and you shouldn't have a channel because you said some slur that I got offended about. There are people who are of that persuasion that would hear the FAGGOT, word and not get offended. Be like, what are you talking about? Hate speech. This is these are terms that people use all the day. Do you go to every video and flag them for hate speech because they use that word? Because people use that word all the time. They use it in music videos. They're boosted in the top trending by YouTube. It's crazy what you just did there, Frauditor Troll. You would not want that done to you by clearly misgendering Brooklyn Audit, but you instead did that to him. Let's listen to what he says again. This is so lowbrow.
Is with a T, and I made sure to do the right thing. I went back to his video and reported it for promoting hate speech.
Wow.
That's just me, though. I'm never encourage anybody to go report any videos, but personally, when I see videos.
So, once again, this idiot has absolutely no comprehension skills at all. He doesn't have low comprehension skills. He has no comprehension skills. His own evidence proves him wrong. They always say he's a Karen, she's a Karen, he's a Darren, he's a Karen, he's a Darren. It's the Karen, the asking for a supervisor, the complaining about stupid crap, the not wanting to follow the rules, this and that. That's the Karen thing. It was a joke. It was clearly humor. Calling someone like, hey, you stop, F word, right, is completely different than telling a joke about the whole idea of the Karen. Like, that's a thing. It's not the same, but they always make false equivalency sets. 90% of what these idiots do
that promote hate against the LGBTQ community, I just reported.
How is using that term promoting hate? God.
Yeah, okay. Turning up. Told you I ain't playing around no more.
It's disgusting.
Grabbing me like
this whole
that.
thing's
What are they out of
disgusting.
their minds?
that I agree with.
Oh,
What
I'm not
this
done with you.
Brooklyn
I
Audit
told
is
you I
doing
want
is
your card.
disgusting.
I opened your door again. Give me your card. You put your hands on me. You guys right now. You know that, right? You done up. You done up, bro. No, I want your card, yo. Yeah, I want your card. You don't put your hands on me ever again in your life. Don't you ever put your hands on me. Tyrants, don't tell me where to go. You go home, bro. Don't tell me where to go. You go home. Little bitch. This ain't even your business card, bro. What the
job.
Is this? Yeah, I'm turning up. I ain't playing no more. What the is this? Can't even read that shit. Want to grab me and throw me out of the precinct. Yeah, exactly. See what I'm saying? Exactly. I ain't playing with them no more, bro. You guys are a bunch of
So basically, by doing this video, he's proving that they are not tyrants. You really think tyrants would allow this punk to talk to them this way? Of course not. The punk would have disappeared. But they're not tyrants. They're just regular cops. So they're just not paying that much attention to it.
They're not tyrants, and they didn't enact tyranny. They didn't put their hands on him and force him out against his will and without his consent. That is the definition of tyranny. Are there levels of tyranny? Could they have been more aggressive? Yes, they could have. Could they have pulled out their tasers and deployed them? Of course they could have. But does that make them putting their hands on him any less tyrannical? Tyranny is simply the exertion of oppression by a government agent onto somebody in an unwelcome manner.
His own definition that he brings up on the screen has underlined unreasonable or arbitrary. Asking someone to leave and they don't leave again and again and again until you physically have to remove them is not unreasonable or arbitrary. So by his own definition that he has on the screen, he's wrong. And yet he's still going to... What a stupid. I don't even know if I want to call him a human anymore.
And basically an unrighteous manner. So in the context is the elimination of the First Amendment freedom of press within a public sphere. Now you can call it limited public forum, limited public hangout, or whatever you want to call it, but it's still a constitution-free zone when it shouldn't be. Why are the cops acting like tyrants? Why did they boot him out of a public lobby when he should have been able to film? Why are they treating as the supreme law of the land this writing on the wall that says members of the public cannot record in here? Why don't they want the public to record them? There are very good reasons for not wanting to be recorded as a public servant. You don't want the public to know what you're doing. You don't want the public to know what you're involved in. And you want to use that as a justification to exact more tyranny against people who are just exercising their rights. That is the definition of tyranny, Frauditor Troll.
Subscribe. All right, so obviously you're an idiot. And listening to him talk makes me feel like this. Somebody mentioned this in the comments, and I agree. So this is how I feel after listening to Here's the Deal talk. Anyway, I just noticed something in the comments, and I think this is hilarious because look at this. I'd audit the Peabody police and break through the no trespassing signs if Hez would promise to show the audit, win or lose, but he refuses. This is the first time I've ever even even heard it. How do you know I refused when you didn't even bring it up until just now? And I would love to see you get arrested and tased. That would be great. I'll be more than happy to show a video of you getting arrested and tased. That'd be beautiful. Oh, man. Really, I sent an email months ago. Well, maybe I didn't see it. Sometimes when I get emails from you, what is winning? What is winning? When you don't get arrested to prove that they're not tyrants? The win is proving that the cops are not being tyrants? I could break the law and get away with it. See? That proves how evil the government is. You know what? Honestly, though, seriously, I think it would just be a stupid waste of time to put yourself in that position on purpose. Like, what if you do get arrested or tased? I could joke about it, but seriously, do you really want to do that? How does an auditor win an audit? Well, okay, so basically, Lisa, I think what it comes down to is if you walk into a place and you bait a negative confrontation and you get a negative confrontation, you won. It doesn't matter if you end up getting arrested in the end or not. As long as there's an argument that ensues with someone, you won. Even if you lose the argument, the fact that you created a negative interaction in and of itself is a victory for these guys. Just like when they go to court and their case is dismissed over a technicality or some stupid thing, having nothing to do with the merits of the argument, they call that a victory. What's up, Weeds Kador? So if you create drama, you win. Yeah, exactly. In this context, there's no such thing as an auditor or an audit. What's up, Blue Vaughn? I notice we got quite a bit more people in here now than we did earlier. So I want to kind of go back a little bit and give you guys a little bit of a recap of what we've been talking about this morning. So the whole thing started where I showed this video from this idiot Troll the Troll who used to be Bootleggers Exposed, and before that he was something else, whatever. Unclean's in the house. He can tell you more about the dude because I don't really pay that much attention to him, but he made a video about me. And so I said, when we decided ultimately to go with the hashtag Rash for me, Rise and Shine with Hezokuai, I liked that idea because it's like, yeah, we're like the Rash on the Frauditors, right? Well, after I saw that Troll the Troll made a video about me, I said, the Rash is spreading. We're finally starting to get under their skin. They're starting to notice, and they don't like it. And it was perfect proof to me that these guys have no legitimate logical arguments, because all he does in that video is insult. He doesn't make any arguments at all. And then the flip side of that is the video I just showed where Here's the Deal comes out and tries to sound like he's making logical arguments. But what does he end up doing? He's just quoting the sovereign citizen script, building false narratives, and literally telling lies. Like just now, the end of his video, what did he do? He put on screen the definition of tyranny to prove his point that those cops were being tyrants. And in the definition that he chose to put on the screen, it says unreasonable, arbitrary, and asking someone to leave, and they don't leave, and asking them again and again and again, and they don't leave, so then you physically have to remove them from the building, is not arbitrary, and it's not unreasonable. Like, he deflates his own argument because there is no argument. So either they spout off a bunch of nonsense that makes them sound stupid, or they insult. But there's never a real argument because there is no argument because they're wrong. I've said it before and I'm going to say it a billion times. 2 + 2 is 4. Because if you take 2 things and then take 2 more things and then count them, you will have 4 things. You could sit here and argue with me until your eyes turn purple and your head falls off, that your brain falls out if you even had one to begin with, that it's not going to be 4, but you're wrong. It's not that I'm just a jerk and a bootlicker because I accept the horrible, evil, tyrannical, mathematical conspiracy to make me think 2 and 2 is 4. No, 2 and 2 is 4. It just is. It's not about me bootlicking those horrible, evil mathematicians. It's a fact. So you stating all of this nonsense and me arguing against it isn't because I'm a bootlicker and I just follow whatever the government says. It's because you're wrong. Where's your counterclaim? Well, it says this. Okay, well, you just showed me something that proves I'm right. Yeah, but that's all I hear. Because that's all it is. It's nonsense. It's some of these people don't know. And I will admit that a lot of these people actually don't know that the words that come out of their mouths, when you're on our end, okay, when you're someone like me and you actually know inside and out, back and forth, the sovereign citizen script, and then you hear these guys making all their arguments and all they're doing is quoting word for word the script. They're just spouting off the same old nonsensical garbage. It's like a lot of them don't even know that that's where the information originally came from. They believe that, you know, they saw something online or read something on the internet or saw a video on YouTube that makes them think that they're coming up with something. You're not. You're not coming up with anything. It's the same garbage. Frauditor. I reject 2 + 2 is 4 as a fact. Hezokuai, I must love bananas. I am bananas. And I do love bananas. They're delicious. Oh, man. Yesterday I had a nice piece of mahi-mahi. Oh, ooh-wee. That's some good fish, boy. I'll tell you what. Hello. Rise and shine with Hezokuai. Kim Crawford. What's up? We were just talking about that. The rash is spreading. Yes. We're getting under the skin of the frauditors. They're starting to notice, and they don't like it. I've noticed a lot of these guys. Here's the deal is one of them. And because these are the 2 people I featured today are Troll the Troll, and here's the deal. Troll the Troll is nothing. He's got like 16 subscribers. He's nothing. But they're 2 different sides of the same coin. Here's the deal, on the other hand. He's got almost 80,000 subs, and if you look at his chats, every frauditor you could name follows him. All of them. They follow this guy. They love him. They think he's like their guru. But when you listen to the arguments, when you listen to the things he says, it's all crap. It's all crap. There's nothing to it. There's no meat. Just not even the potatoes. Just not even the skins. It's nothing. It's Just his brain firing off. And what did I call it earlier? I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. I call it stream of consciousness stupidity. That's what it is. In fact, I think I'm going to make a video on him and title it Stream of Consciousness Stupidity. I already made a video on Here's the Deal. And notice how, and this is what's funny about the video I made on Here's the Deal. So in a lot of his videos, he talks about how he wishes someone from our community would try to contact him and try to explain. He truly wants to understand our argument and our point of view. So I tagged him on the video I made for him. No response. Of course not. Because you can't fight logic with stupid. And he knows it, so he's not going to try. I wish I would have been where I'm at now mentally a year ago. Because now, if I sat down and talked to one of these idiots, I'd run circles around them. Because their brains they don't function. Wait a minute. Where's oh, David's mad he got booted again. Want a cookie? Well, like I said, I've said this before and I'll say it again, and I'm going to say it now, okay? David is a part of the family. He's the weird uncle that everyone's like, oh, no, not him again. But he is one of us. I mean, he's not one of us, but I mean, he's part of the family. He's here every day. He's a member of the channel. Yeah, he's a troll, but we all know he's a troll. And like I've said, if he needs a timeout once in a while, I don't care. But, if he gets straight up banned, I'll give him back his permission unless, again, and I've never seen him actually get into, real hate speech, like actual, whatever. I thought you'd want to see me get tased. Once again, realistically speaking, I don't want you to put yourself in that position. But if you did, yeah, it'd be funny. I can't lie. It'd be funny because if you're getting tased, then obviously you put yourself in a position to be tased. And why would you want to put yourself in that position in the first place? To prove a point. To prove what point? That you're an idiot? That's the thing. That's what these people don't understand. It's like, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to expose these tyrants and I'm going to expose the government and I'm going to expose this and I'm going to expose that. And then what do? They go out there and they prove to the world that they're an idiot. They prove how stupid they are. Like, you're not exposing government tyranny. You're exposing your own stupidity. The fact that you're dumb enough to put yourself in that position in the first place. I don't know, David. Do it and email it to me and we'll see. If it ends up like my audits, where nothing happens because I don't go out of my way to instigate anything. They're actually job security for cops. Well, no, let me tell you something, David. If you're actually legitimately asking me a question, here's the problem with the answer. You're asking me if I will promise you that I'll show a video that doesn't even exist yet. I don't know what the hell's going to be on the video. Yeah, you come here every day. Yeah, I have a little bit more. I give you a little bit more space than than maybe some of my other followers would like, but they understand obviously that you're a regular here and it's part of the thing. Like it's at this point, it's like part of the Hezokuai show. If David wasn't here trolling, then it wouldn't be the same, right? Because you're always here. So we get that, and it's all good. Take it easy, Blue Vaughn. But here's the thing. You can't ask me to promise that I am going to show a video that doesn't even exist yet, because I don't know what's going to be on it. You have to make it, and I have to see it. Because as much as I could say that, you know, whatever level of trust you've built up with me over time, the fact of the matter is I don't know you, right? You're just a random name on the internet. You could send me a video that the first 5 minutes is you walking down the street, and then you're actually so pro-Frauditor that you're trying to destroy the anti-Frauditors from the inside. And as I'm playing the video, it goes to porn, and you got the idea from me, and then my whole channel gets shut down because I promised I was going to show the video no matter what. And you know that I'm an honest guy, so I'll do it if I say I'm going to do it, right? So you have to make the video. You have to send it to me. I have to watch it, and then I'll decide whether or not I'm going to show it. It's just being realistic, all right? I'm not saying that I think you would do something nefarious, but until I actually see the video, I can't say, yes, absolutely, you send me a video, I'll play it. Done. I can't do that because I have no idea what you're going to send me. It would be stupid. Even if you were, I've had videos. I'll give you an example, actually. Hank's Corner is someone who I trust implicitly. And when I say that, what I mean by implicitly is he has my home phone number. Okay, Hank's Corner, there's like 3 people. Hank's Corner's one of them. Kick is another one. And to a certain extent, Debo's Nation, that could absolutely dox and destroy me like that. But I trust them implicitly, okay? Hank's Corner sent me a video, and I would not show it, all right? So I never did. To this day, I haven't shown it, and I won't. But it's nothing bad. It's nothing horrible. It's nothing terrible. But I don't find that specific type of content to be appropriate for my channel. So if somebody that I trust implicitly, that I talk to literally, physically outside of the internet, sends me a video and I won't show it, why the hell would I promise to show yours when I don't even know what it is? Make the video, send it over, I'll watch it. If I think it's appropriate, then I'll do it. Gamer88, take it easy. Good to see you. Googling obtuse. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of that. Zurzu's like, I got your number. You pass it out like a cheapo. Oh, Kick does indeed rock. Anyway, let's see. Yes, Judy, I got that email. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm a tyrant. Well, I don't like the idea just in general, no matter what it is. That's my point. The idea of agreeing to something that I don't know exactly what it is I'm agreeing to yet is never a good idea. Not at all. That's just basic common sense, man. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So my plan for 2023, now that we're here, what I want to do starting today is, all right, so let me put a little back story onto this. You guys are going to start seeing videos, I mean, obviously outside of the live streams, you're going to start seeing videos popping up with old stuff. And the reason why is because I'm going through, and for 2023, I want to basically completely empty out my drive and open it up so that I can fill it up with all the stuff from this year. Get rid of all my old stuff. And as I was digging through all my old files, I realized that doing this, right, doing what I do, I download a lot of videos. And many of them I don't end up using. Maybe just like a 2-second clip or a bit or piece here and there that I use for editing. You know, like I'll find an interesting thing, like out of a 2-hour video, I might find like just a 1-second little clip that's cool that I'll just grab and use for something else. But I have all of these videos I've downloaded on my hard drive. So I decided that what I'm going to do for 2023 to start out the year is I'm going to go back through all my old files and all the videos that I have that I haven't used yet, that I haven't made a video about or did any commentary on yet. I'm going to do all those. I'm going to get them done and post them, and then I'm going to wipe my hard drive clean and start over downloading all my 2023 videos. So you guys got that to look forward to. You're going to start seeing more videos from me. But again, if some of the content in some of those videos are like, hey, wait a minute, I remember this video. I saw this 6 months ago. That's why. Some of it's going to be older. But I decided I'm going to do that. Yeah, spring cleaning and winter. Exactly. Just, you know, getting it done. Starting fresh. So, other than that, the signs are so outrageous. I'm hoping Long Island Audit doesn't beat me to it. What signs are you talking about? Anyway, ooh, 223,000 likes on the comment. Good job, Nakoti. Yes, yes. So, let's see. Is there anybody else in here today that I haven't acknowledged or said hello to? Blue Vaughn, Judy, Nakoti out there, associates, Captain Happy, Blue Vaughn, David Perillo Jr., of course, Jimbo, Conspiracy Music, Salacious Archangel 3. Oh, man, I love you guys so much. I got such a great crew here. But other than that, the Order of the Squirrels. That's right. Acorns. Oh, my goodness. Potluck, what's up? Sorry, just reading the chat. Some of the stuff you guys say are great. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to wrap this up here. I covered everything I wanted to for the morning, and I want to, got to get my day started and get to work on that wiping the hard drive, getting it all together. Doc, if you want to drop your link again, feel free. So love you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023. Hopefully this is going to be a great one because 2022 sucked. William Grabber, what's up? 2022 sucked. Okay, because I don't even want to get into all that. But hopefully 2023 will be great and everything will be wonderful and it'll all work out. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I found my Elvis gnome. Yeah, I'm all shook up.